Just missed that you did. Well, I'll give you the right picture.
Yep.
I've had some lessons with another instructor, but I've never ever met you before.
Okay.
But I have had all my lessons in the car exactly the same as this, so I'm familiar with the controls, yeah?
Okay.
My instructor who couldn't make it today, he said we're going to do this turn in the road.
Okay.
Yeah? So, have you got any questions before we go on the roll? Now's the time to ask them.
No.
Right, so, if we go on the roll then, and we'll meet and greet.
Hello, Tony. My name's April.
Hello April, how are you, right?
Yes, you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. Nice to meet you. I understand that your instructor's not very well, so I'm going to take your lesson today.
Yeah, that's what he says, yeah.
Yeah. He's asked me to do a turn in the road manoeuvre with you today.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. Just going to get a bit of knowledge and understanding of
Oh,
what
right.
you've been
That's
doing.
a 3-point turn, isn't it?
No. Most people assume that it's as few turns for the road as possible.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to ask you a few questions if you don't mind, get a better
Yeah,
understanding of
yeah.
what you've been doing. Have you done reversing at all before?
No, I never, no.
Haven't?
We were going to do a bit last week, but we never got around to
You
it.
never got around to it, okay. Well, reversing will be included in this manoeuvre today,
Oh, right, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What have you been doing? Do you want to give me a better idea of what you've been doing?
Oh, we were just doing junctions last week.
Junctions,
Merging, crossroads,
Okay.
turning left, turning right.
turn left turn. You use their MSPSL routine, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Question: how did you keep that? How did you keep the tight clutch control when turning left or right?
Oh, we had me doing this this creep and peep at a junction.
Peep and creep, yeah. Do you want to tell me a bit more about that? What you understand?
Oh, yeah, he had me keeping. He said to me, I really need good tight control here.
Yes.
Not to lean forward, not to creep the car forward.
Yeah, edging forward, yeah,
Yeah,
leaning forward.
yeah.
Okay. And how did you do that?
Oh,
How did you keep that control?
By coordination of the foot pedals.
Okay. You want to go into a bit more detail with that? Getting your bite,
Yeah.
yeah.
Then I had to keep my feet still.
Keep your feet still, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go more into detail with that
All right,
today, yeah. Today, as well, we're going to be using big steering.
All right.
That's a big thing in the manoeuvre because we need to get the car turned round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll go more into detail with that. But you've done steering for
Yeah, I
turning
did.
left and
Yeah.
right. So do you want to tell me a bit about the steering? How you how much you steer, how you steer when turning left and right?
Pull and push.
Pull and push technique. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'd probably show you that in the mirror, couldn't I?
yeah, you could. Yeah.
I'm really itching to get
Yeah.
going, really.
So big steering movements. Yeah. Pull
Yeah.
and push technique.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you're ready.
All right.
Yeah. So set yourself
Oh, I
up
set
and
myself up,
comfortable.
oh, yeah, yeah.
What can you see in the mirrors, Tony?
Oh, I've done it, yeah.
Okay.
Don't rush me, woman.
Sorry.
Bad as Bob. Oh, yeah, they're done.
Right. What can you see in that one, Tony?
I can't see a lot, really, because I've got a big
Got that behind you. Okay.
Yeah, but
can
I
you
can
see
spray,
that
I can
window?
spray the whole back window,
Okay.
and I
Use that
see a
as a
bit of my
frame.
head restraint, and a bit of yours.
Right.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Sorry. What about your exterior mirrors, Tony? Do you want to tell me what you can see?
Again, I can see the door handles.
Yep.
I can see the top of the building in the corner, in the top corner of the window,
Okay.
and the same in that one.
And how's your seat position?
Oh, it's great.
Can you
yeah.
reach the
Yeah.
clutch with a
Yeah,
slight
I'll
bend
be-
in the
yeah, I'll
knee?
be doing the cockpit drill for you.
Okay. Just checking you're comfortable, Tony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Before moving off, we want to see that tight clutch control coming out of this car park.
All right.
Yeah. So we don't want the clutch too high. Yeah. Lifting it up too quick.
All right.
Okay. Because we're
Yeah.
going to shoot off. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we could go into something or another car.
Yeah,
so we
right.
want tight, nice, smooth clutch control,
All right.
slow speeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we want to see nice steering, big steering movements,
All right.
pull and push technique. Yeah.
Should we go
So
get
show me what you
practicing?
can do, Tony.
All right.
Yeah?
Get practicing?
Remember the nice, tight, smooth clutch control. Stop there, Tony.
Stop.
Stop the car a minute. Stop the car a minute. I want to see nice, smooth clutch control. Yeah, not shooting off. So we want to get the bite, lift the clutch up gently. Wait till this person's moved out of the way.
I get the bite.
Get the bite, hold the feet still.
Oh, then hold them still. Oh,
then hold
sorry.
them still.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then lift the clutch
Oh,
up,
right.
the width of a £1 coin.
All right.
Gently
now
up.
keep my feet still.
Now
yeah.
steering.
Yeah.
We don't
Oh,
want
we're gonna
little
turn left.
shuffles.
We're gonna
Turn
turn
left, please, out of the car park. We don't want little shuffles. We want pull and push. Yeah. When it's safe, we're going to proceed.
You're very bossy, aren't you?
Sorry. I just want you to do well. No, we want pull and push, Tony, not little shuffles.
Oh, pull and push. What's that? Oh, yeah.
So, say for example, I'll tell you when we're doing our next turn. Where are we going to go?
We're going to turn left.
We're going to turn left here, so left signal. So we're going to one hand at 12,
All right.
yeah, and then pulling and pushing with the steering wheel. And there, Tony, we want big, nice steering movements.
I've got
Yeah,
one hand at 12.
so big steering movements.
I
So
can't even heard it.
one hand on 12,
And turning
yeah,
right.
turning right at this road. So the left hand at 12,
All right.
and the right. Keep your position, Tony.
Yeah.
And then
no
the-
problem with position.
Right, stop here a minute. Let these vehicles pass.
Oh, I have no problem with this.
Right, so pull and push. We want the left hand on 12.
Out of roll. Stop going on subject. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing steering.
Yeah, but you're telling me to stop here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my left hand at the top.
Yeah, so we want your left hand at the top,
Are you
and we want
Are
to.
you sure you want my left hand at the top?
Oh, sorry, right hand on top.
Oh, right, yeah.
And we want to pull the steering wheel
Oh,
and
right,
push
yeah,
with
yeah.
the left hand.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
pull
a
and
bit
push.
like that, yeah.
That's it. That's
Oh,
much
right,
better,
yeah,
Tony. How does that feel? A lot better
yeah,
than little
yeah.
shuffles? Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking I couldn't drive at all there for a minute.
Sorry. Okay. So think about our steering coming back
Right,
in
yeah.
around this vehicle, so
Oh,
to the left.
I don't need big steers here,
No,
do
not
I?
big steers, don't they? Just
Shall I buy you one of them t-shirts, shall I? Lord help me to keep my big mouth shut. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're going to turn left.
okay, left please at this junction. Right, so think about your steering
Oh yeah,
wheel,
left
Tony.
hand up.
Yep, pull and push.
Oh yeah, pull and push.
Yep.
None of
that's
that girly
better.
steering, eh?
And then bring it back.
Yeah.
That's it. No little shuffles. You need nice
Yeah,
steering
yeah.
there, big steering, yeah?
Yeah, Bob calls it girly steering.
Girly steering then. No girly steering. Feels better. Makes the turn easier, yeah?
Does it? Is that going to help on this manoeuvre today?
Yeah, we're going to be using that today, as well as that tight clutch control, yeah?
Oh, right, yeah. So I'm just coming out a roll.
Yeah.
You could actually get a bit of information in and say we do it on the brief.
What's that?
Well, where do you reckon we might do these turns in the road, Tony?
Oh, yeah. Okay, where do you think we might do this turn on the
Oh,
road?
I know the answer to that one. I'll do it for my driving test, haven't I?
Okay. And why do you think we would use the manoeuvre turn in the road?
Oh, I'll just do it for my driving test. I'll never use it again, will I?
Yeah, you could use it again, yeah.
End right.
End of the road right, please, Tony. So think about our steering again now. What are we going to use?
Yeah.
Pull and push, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a lot better, Tony. Yeah? Going back to the actual manoeuvre on turn on
Oh,
the road,
yeah.
we'd use it, for example, if it's a dead end road, we'd need to turn the vehicle around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd turn the vehicle around, yeah? Where do you think would not be a suitable place to do a
I'm
turn
studying
on
my
the road?
theory.
Oh, you're doing your theory, so where would...
I've seen a sign in my theory book for no U-turns.
No U-turn, so that'd be illegal to do a
right.
turn in the road there. A one-way street, we wouldn't do a turn in the road, 'cause you'd be on the wrong side of the road, yeah?
Wrong way, wouldn't I? Yeah.
Yeah, good
Get
steering, Tony.
Get nicked by the old bill, wouldn't I?
Yeah, so that wouldn't be a good idea to
No.
do it there, yeah? The main road, maybe, you'd cause other traffic to slow down,
Yeah.
swerve or stop.
I'm going to stop at that.
Okay.
And this will be suitable to do.
Okay, so this is a suitable location
Yeah.
for a turn in the road. Okay, so I'm going to go, turn the engine off for me please, Tony.
No, it's possible.
I'm going to go through the brief with you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Right, turn in the road manoeuvre. Right, so today, as we know, we're going to be doing a turn in the road.
Yeah.
We said where would be suitable and where wouldn't, yeah? We're fully aware of where
Oh,
we
yeah,
wouldn't do,
yeah.
yeah? Okay, so today, we're going to use a routine called POM,
All right.
which is prepare, observe and move.
Oh, yeah. I know
Yeah?
that one, yeah.
I'll talk you through it more in detail when we're
I know
actually-
POM.
You know POM?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell me POM?
I know POM.
So prepare the car, observe in,
Observe, move, yeah.
manoeuvre, yeah?
Yeah,
Move. Okay.
Don't go there.
Good.
Just out of roll. Where would I have learned POM? When would I have learned POM?
Moving off and stopping. Okay.
Well
right.
past that stage now, am I?
Okay, good. Right, so you're fully aware of POM. We'll be using that today. We're going to try and turn the vehicle around in as few turns as possible.
All right.
Yeah. First of all, we need to think about our steering. So we need big steering movements, pull and push technique, yeah, because we want to get the vehicle round in the opposite direction. So we need big steering so we can make the turn, yeah,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Tight clutch control. We need a slow car and fast steering, yeah, so we're going to coordinate those. Peep and creep speed, yeah, so we want to be at an old man's walking pace, yeah. Okay, so first of all we start off in this position, this is where we are. Then we want to steer the steering wheel full lock. What I mean by that is when we're moving, yeah, after we've prepared the car, we're going to start to steer, turn the steering all the way to the right till it won't turn no more. So that's what we call full lock.
All right, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then we're going to stop the car. I'm going to tell you where to stop, and we're going to get a reference point for when you need to steer back. Yeah?
All right.
Because we need to steer back when
Yeah.
we get to this point. We're going to stop there, get a reference point. Then we're going to observe again. We're going to go forward. I'm going to then tell you where to stop again when we've took the steering
All
off.
right.
Just try and get as much off as you
I'll
can
try.
at that point, but I'll talk you through it again when we're going through this. So we've got 2 reference points at this point. We then want to be in that position, so we're going to prepare the car, select reverse gear, etc., do our observations. We're going to steer the steering all the way back to the left. Moving back, then we're going to stop, get another reference point for when we need to take the lock off the other direction, yeah? Then we're going to go back a little bit more after our observations, etc. I'm going to stop you again for another reference point because we don't want to overhang the curb. So if there was pedestrians, you could you could go into them basically,
Oh, right,
cause an injury or an
yeah.
accident, yeah? So we've got 4 reference points, yeah, at this
Yeah.
point. And then we'll be in this position, so we're going to do the routine again, prepare the vehicle, observe, checking it's safe, and then we move. So we want to turn the steering all the way to the, well, not all the way to the right. To the right, we'll see how much, where we are, or advise you at that point. And then we're going to move on when it's safe.
All right.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, any questions?
Yeah.
So I'll talk you through it when
What's
we
that
move.
picture on top of it?
Oh, that is a,
No, that picture.
this one. Oh,
It's a bit funny,
sorry,
that's all right.
sorry.
Somebody's driving on
My
the moon.
This road, see the road here? Some roads have a camber. So what a camber is where the water drains away.
Oh, it never rains in this country, does it?
Yeah? It always rains. So it's how the water
Yeah.
drainage, yeah? So if you're in this position and we're going over to here, say when we're at the crown of the road,
Yeah.
we're gonna have gravity. So we're gonna be rolling down. Does that make sense?
Oh, right.
Yeah? So at this point, I might say to you, clutch down and cover the brake.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll be using the braking at this point to stop the car because we'll be rolling forward, yeah? And as well as going backwards, we'll be rolling back after the crown of the
Oh,
road.
right.
Yeah, so we're going to just cover the brake, use the brake to stop.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how that goes.
All right,
We'll
yeah.
give it practice.
Right. Yeah, that was good. That was to the point.
I've got the
Let me-
camber though.
Yeah, well, it's all. If you look at each of the pictures, it's all there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And obviously, forgetting to mention the camera on the brake's not a big problem, provided you remember once we start
On the
moving.
road, yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to be. If I don't know about gravity, it's going to be a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
When you get me over there and you stop me at the first reference point, yeah?
Yeah.
Hang on to that.
Yep.
I want you to tell me that you only want me to go about that much more forward,
Right.
yeah?
Yeah.
And then we're going to stop again, yeah?
But take the steering off.
Yeah, but obviously you've got to tell me where to stop,
Where
yeah?
to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. But I stop you, yeah?
Will you tell me where to stop?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
mean. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know...
That much forward.
Yeah, about that much forward, yeah?
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, no?
Okay, Tony, when you're ready, I'm going to prepare the vehicle. So don't move off yet. Come off the accelerator for me, please, Tony. Fully. Right, with the accelerator, we don't want too much gas, okay? Because if we have too much gas and we release the handbrake, we're going to shoot off across the road. And if there's any
Alright.
parked cars or someone coming off the drive, you're going to go into them, yeah?
Alright,
We're going to shoot
yeah.
off. Hold on a minute, Tony. And as well as the clutch,
I'm done the clutch, yeah?
no, but I'm just telling you, as well as the clutch, come off the clutch pedal a minute,
Well,
Tony.
completely. I'll install it.
Select neutral for me, please, Tony.
Play it a bit cooler now, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, when I give it too much gas,
Right.
ease off the gas.
Ease
to a
off the
pound
gas,
coin,
the width of a pound coin, please, Tony.
Yeah?
A little bit more, another width of a
because
pound
it
coin.
is-
Because if you have too much gas, Tony, and you release the handbrake,
Yeah.
you're going to go shooting off.
Nice, then,
Yeah?
Yeah, then let me get my clutch ready.
So get your
Yeah.
clutch ready, Tony. We want our biting point.
Put
Come
the
down a
clutch,
bit, Tony.
Put,
The width of a pound coin,
yeah,
Tony.
yeah,
Bring it down a
doesn't
bit.
work, is it?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Come off
important.
the width of a pound coin, Tony.
No, push it down the width.
Push it down the width of a pound coin, Tony. Okay, it's important to have the clutch at the right point. Because if you have it too high, again, we're going to shoot off. If you have it too low, we're going to roll back. If we're if we're uphill, sorry.
Yeah.
So we're going maybe a parked car
Right.
behind, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's important to get the right biting point, okay?
Okay,
So before we start to move and release the handbrake, I want you to hold your feet still. That's very
I've got to
important.
stay, yeah.
So now we're ready. We've prepared the car. So I want you to do our observations.
All right, yeah.
So checking all around. So checking our left blind spot area.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
Sorry, checking our centre mirror first.
Oh, yeah, it's fine,
if
yeah.
anybody's coming. Check our blind spot.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
No, left blind spot, Tony.
Yeah, it's looking really
Yeah.
good.
Left mirror.
Yeah.
Ahead.
Yeah.
Centre mirror again, please,
Yeah.
Tony. Exterior right door mirror.
All right, yeah.
And your right blind spot, please,
Oh, yeah,
Tony.
it's fine, yeah.
No, your right blind spot, Tony, between the headrest and the door pillar.
All right.
Yeah.
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah, it's safe. Yeah,
I wouldn't have it safe, but there's nobody there.
there's nobody there. Okay, right. So
Sorry,
release.
so you know when you said to check the left blind spot?
Yeah,
Did I check it?
no. Right, check again, Tony, please. So we're going to check our left blind spot
Yeah, don't forget.
over your left shoulder.
Yeah, don't forget, you don't need to be looking. Watch me.
Okay. Over your left.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
No, over your left shoulder, please, Tony.
All right.
Yeah.
There's nobody there.
Okay, right. Left door mirror.
Yeah.
Looking ahead, please, Tony. Looking in the centre mirror, Tony.
Yeah, what am I looking for now?
You're looking for any vehicles coming off drives, pedestrians coming along.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Any cars approaching. Look in the.
Yeah, so you want me to look? You got to tell me what I'm looking for, yeah?
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah?
Right door mirror, please, Tony. Anyone come in? Any approaching vehicles?
Yeah.
And your blind spot between the pillar and the headrest, Tony,
Oh, okay.
over your right shoulder. Yeah. Does it
Nobody
look
there.
okay? No one there.
Nobody there.
Okay. Right. So release the handbrake. Keep
Yeah.
the feet still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I want you to turn the vehicle full lock, Tony. So all the way to the right. Big steering movements,
Only
Tony.
big
Pull and
steering,
push.
yes, yeah.
Yep. And I'm going to tell you when to stop. So I want you to stop now, please, Tony. Sorry, Tony. Gently
right.
brake, yes? We want to gently brake.
All right.
Yeah? So secure the car for me a second. Select neutral.
You got neutral.
Okay, don't go neutral. Right, we're gonna take the steering off now. We're gonna get a reference point now.
Closer.
Okay. Now come a bit closer, Tony.
Yeah, don't forget the first thing to do is get me covering the brake,
Right,
innit?
cover the brake, Tony. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Cover the brake, Tony.
That's why the stop was abrupt, wasn't it?
Right, stop now, please, Tony. Nice gentle braking, yeah? Right, we're going to get a reference point
I'm
here
nervous,
now.
That's why the braking's hard, yeah.
Okay, we'll try and not be so harsh with it. Right, so now we're going to get a reference point for when we take the steering off,
Oh, right,
Tony, yeah?
yeah.
So I want you to see where the curb cuts into the
Oh,
car.
just before that door mirror.
Just before that door mirror. So this is a reference point for when we need
Oh.
to take the steering off. Don't take the steering off until we're moving, because dry steering.
What's
Sorry,
the car you?
dry steering can damage the tyres, the
Oh,
tread
right,
of
yeah,
the tyres
yeah.
and the steering mechanism. So we wanna go forward about this much.
Oh, right.
So taking the steering off as we move, quick steering,
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah.
Right, move forward then, Tony. Taking the steering off.
Set the gas.
Set the gas, please, Tony. Right, cover the brake.
Well, how can I set the gas and cover the brake?
I'm gonna stop the whole thing again. I was supposed to tell you to cover the brake
Yeah.
and yeah, just use the brake, no gas.
Oh, it's not moving now.
It's to come off the brake,
Completely.
but cover the brake. Yeah. What am I supposed to be saying, Tony?
What's that
Go
word
on.
you used over there? Gravity?
Gravity. Let gravity bring us down.
Yeah, so, come on, think about it.
Okay.
I've got my foot on the brake. Yeah?
Yeah.
Ease off the brake, the thickness of a pound coin.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then squeeze the brake if you
No,
need it on.
Hang on.
Ease off
Ease off
it.
the thickness of a pound coin.
Yeah.
If it doesn't move, another thickness of a pound coin off.
Yeah.
And big steers, yeah?
Big stairs.
And then tell me you want to stop.
And then stop there, Tony, please.
Stopped.
Follow me. Yeah, you stopped. Okay, secure the car for me now, please,
Oh,
Tony.
right.
Select neutral for me,
Yeah.
please, Tony. Right, now we want the vehicle to go the opposite direction, backwards, yeah? So where we're going
I
to
thought you
be...
said there was going to be a
Oh,
second
reference point. Reference point, Tony. So we're going to look, where does the curb cut into the car
Oh,
now,
just near
Tony?
that door mirror, April.
Okay, so that's how we know that the car isn't going to be overhanging the pavement,
All right.
the curb, yeah?
Yeah.
Why did we say that's dangerous, Tony?
I can't remember.
If there was a pedestrian coming and we're overhanging the curb, we
Oh,
could go
right.
into them. If
Oh,
she's
right.
pushing a buggy and we're going over the curb, she's
Oh,
not going to
yeah.
be very happy, is she?
It could be him pushing the buggy.
Okay, him,
Yeah.
or granny, whoever,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's not going to be, they're
Yeah.
not going to be very impressed,
wouldn't be,
yeah. Right, so we've got a reference point now,
Yeah.
so we know we're not going to overhang
Yeah.
the curb. So now we want to prepare the car. We're going to put the clutch down and select
Yeah.
reverse gear,
All right.
because it's important to select reverse
Oh,
gear.
yeah.
So if we're in fourth, we're going to go forward and then even more. We're going to overhang the curb.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah.
don't want that.
Yeah.
So it's important to select reverse gear.
Yeah.
So we're definitely in reverse, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, prepare the car for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Get the biting point.
Yeah.
Yeah? Now we're going to do our all-round observations, Tony.
Okay, feet Oh, keep your feet still.
Keep your feet still,
Yeah.
Tony. That's important. We don't want the clutch
Yeah.
too high, yeah?
All right, yeah.
Because we're going to shoot back. Yeah?
Yeah.
Too low, we're going to go forward. Like we said, we don't want to
All
overhang
right,
the
yeah.
curb. Yeah, so that's important. So now, while we're prepared, we're going to do our all-around observations,
All right,
Tony, yeah?
Yeah.
So look over your left blind spot for me, please, Tony. Tony, have a look
Oh.
over the blind spot, yeah?
Yeah.
In your left door mirror, please, Tony. Looking for any vehicles coming, anyone coming off drives.
Oh, I wouldn't see any. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, I could see that there, couldn't I?
We've got vehicles behind us. We'll wait till they pass.
I'm not too worried. So you want me to look down there?
Look down there, looking ahead. Anyone walking, any
Yeah, come
pedestrians?
on, tell me what I should be looking for, yeah?
Oh, you should be looking for vehicles approaching, any pedestrians coming along, children. Yeah? Anybody coming along?
Right, so let's just come out of roll a minute.
Yeah,
Just keep calm. Don't forget the devil's in the detail, yeah?
right.
Which way am I going to be looking when I start reversing?
Which way are you going to be looking
No,
when you start
this is
reversing?
me out of roll.
Oh, sorry.
I'm asking you.
Right.
Just think about you are sitting here doing this on your part two, yeah?
Yeah, you don't want them looking ahead if you're going behind.
No. As you start to reverse, which way, if you were driving, which way would you be looking to begin with? Would you be looking over your right shoulder or your left,
Left shoulder,
Right, so where shall I start with your observations then?
right to left. Okay, okay.
Yeah?
Right, Tony, so we're going to do our observations, but the only difference is we're going to start from the right side over to the left. So we're going to look over our right blind spot,
Oh, yeah,
please,
it's up
Tony,
there.
between the door pillar and the
Oh,
head
right.
restraint. We're looking for any approaching vehicles or cars.
Well, now,
okay?
first off, I'm looking for any pedestrians.
Sorry, pedestrians or approaching vehicles.
If you make it kind of a half moon arc all the way around the car, yeah?
Yeah.
So, look along the curb, any pedestrians?
Any pedestrians along the
No.
curb, Tony?
The next thing is look down the road.
Okay,
Any
any
cars,
vehicles
bikes,
coming
buses,
in?
lorries, tractors coming now?
No,
Look along the pavement there, any pedestrians?
no,
Any pedestrians there?
no,
Any cars, buses or bikes coming down the road?
no.
And where am I looking next?
Over the left blind spot, Tony.
All right.
Any pedestrians?
No?
Okay, right, so it's safe. Oh, remember, keep feet still,
Yeah.
release the handbrake, looking behind in the
All right.
direction of travel. So we want to take the steering off as we
Oh, that's
move.
good, that's
So
probably
looking
right.
behind in the direction of travel, Tony.
All right,
Look
yeah.
behind, Tony.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
in the direction of travel,
All right, yeah.
Tony. In the back window, Tony.
Oh, yeah.
In the back window,
I
Tony. Because
am
if there's
looking.
pedestrian and you'll go into them or go into the curb,
Oh,
you'll
kill
cause
them.
an injury.
All right,
You'll
yeah,
kill
very
them,
lucky,
yeah?
right.
So look behind.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Get me to stop.
Right, stop the car now. Smooth
Yeah.
braking, Tony, when I say stop, please. Yeah? Now we're at the crown of the road. We're going to use gravity to help
Oh,
us
right,
roll
yeah.
back.
That's a good word.
So
isn't it?
we're going to have the clutch down, but
Yeah.
we're going to cover the brake.
All right.
So we're going to use the brake to stop. So we're going to come off the brake gently at pound width at a time.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pound coins width at a
Yeah.
time. And now we're going to look over our right shoulder. Yeah? As we go back. Our right blind
Oh,
spot
right, yeah,
between
yeah.
the pillar and the head
Oh,
restraint.
yeah.
So remember, we want to take the steering off now, Tony. So move back, slow car, fast steering, Tony.
Oh, I
so
fully steered.
Oh, okay. Right, so go back, and now we want a reference point. So stop there, Tony. Now this is a reference point for when we take the steering off, Tony.
What is?
Where we stop now. We're gonna see. Look behind you,
Oh.
in the back.
So you're going
win-
to pop my eye over that pin for a
Oh,
minute.
sorry, Tony. We're gonna look behind you.